Benintendi.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped six of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Right on the corner, 2-2. Now the pitch.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Count remains full. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And here's Jose Peraza, lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Peraza, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Martinez will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Benintendi over at second. Peraza at first with no outs. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Two and 2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
To the plate now, Hunter Cole. And he fouls this one off. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is right there, 1 down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Calhoun doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Got him to go down swinging there. Willie Calhoun becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st.
Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1 ball.
That misses. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Texas. Here now is Rafael Devers as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Fouled away. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Robinson Chirinos.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Into the box, Danny Santana. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Santana playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Devers gloves it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, a double play.
Batting it,
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here now is Jackie Bradley. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Santana is under this one. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases. Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ronald Guzman.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's dead center for strike one. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
In the air now, out to left.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left.
Looking up is Benintendi.
Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Into the box, Hunter Cole, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sale gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Texas. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Danny Santana.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Devers has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
One gone in the Texas fourth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 1-1. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sale has his target, coming at him with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Yep.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready now, Alex Verdugo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
Up and in for ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Bradley Jr.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit to right. Verdugo is on his way home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jesse Chavez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Full count to Jose Peraza.
Full count, 3-2.
A payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Red Sox 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping up now, Hunter Cole. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sales ready. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Down.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1. Chavez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Striding into the box, Michael Chavis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now that
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Rafael Devers the next to bat.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And it's fouled away. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Gallo.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Devers is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to Chirinos. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Nick Goody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Rangers, number 41, Nick Goody.
7th inning ready to roll. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Verdugo is on deck. 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Two and 0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cole is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
Luis Garcia takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 45, Luis Garcia.
Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rangers 4 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Danny Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hit to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1 strike.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Barnes will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Barnes.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. High High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Digging in, Hunter Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Jose.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. He pulls this one into right. Cole back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still 2-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Alex Verdugo.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the belt, the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. I got a ball.
2 out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. Two out, bases loaded. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Andrus. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jesse Chavez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chris Sale takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Jose Leclerc wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, they left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jesse Chavez. His record is